Hello, I was just about to go to bed after a long evening of renderings and stuff like that, and I decided to do a video, which I kind of wanted to do and had forgotten. So basically, this kind of leads me to a second video. So somebody was asking me recently about finding the front side of a plate. So let's just run a couple of samples here. So let's run a 5 foot beam there, and let's just go through the correct process here so new people will see. Alright, so we've drawn this beam in this direction and my z-axis is set to world. So what I'm going to do now is I'll draw another beam back this way. It actually bothers me to just draw it in the middle of nowhere, would you believe? So I'm just going to draw it out here 5 feet, and I'm going to draw it this way 5 feet. So that's another useful thing. You can just pick a point and point in this direction and put in a value, and it'll allow you to start 5 feet off that. Alright, so there's two beams, and we can see that this has come in with the beam and the orientation from the previous time. And if I check here, you can see that's 5 feet. Alright, now I'm going to also create two plates. So what I'm going to do is I'll just do a rectangle. I don't even need to do this really, but so it's 12 by 12 plate. I'm going to go to output. Again, my UCS is pointing upwards. So let's go here and go to objects, and let's do a plate from polyline. Okay, that's a 1/2 inch plate. And I should have copied the, let's move this over 4 feet. And now I'm going to rotate my UCS, so I'm going to go X and X. So X, X, and I'm going to put another plate here. Okay, and that's another, this plate was created upside down, so I'm going to just try one other thing. I'm going to draw a 4 foot line there, and we'll copy that. And I'll just use this other way to create a plate out here. This one is upside down, the one that's in line with this one. And then we'll set this back to world again, and then we'll put a plate on the end of this line. Okay, so now we have 4 plates, 2 beams. Get rid of that stuff. Alright, so now if we go up to the output tab, let's say we're working away or somebody else has been working on the project and we want to know which is the face of this. We need to come over here to our, to our UCS and come here, and it'll show you define coordinate system. So if I go to this beam, I can see that this is the start of the beam and this is the top of the beam. If I click on this one, if I go back, click on this one, we can see that this is the start of the beam. So this was the way I drew this one in. So this shows you at least the start point of the beam. Now, I didn't try a beam upside down. Let's try a beam upside down. So let's say now, and even if I rotate it, so let's draw a beam over here. And let's say we don't want it to be that way, so we just flip it around. Let's just see what happens if I select the same one. It's showing this as the start, this is the top. Alright, so it's not actually, I guess because I rotated it. But it's quite obvious for the beam, I guess, because of my system line. So, yeah, alright. So the plates was the thing he was asking me. He wanted to know which is the top side of the plate. So let's check here. if we go to this, we can see that it's showing this is the Z direction, so this is the way the plate was created. Now this, I created this plate differently, but with the same orientation, so let's check it. So it's created on the center point, you can see. Now I created this one by drawing a rectangle this way, so it took that as the start point. So this one should be upside down, I guess, right? So let's try this one. So it is upside down. So now it's showing you which direction that plate was created, and that this is the top of the plate over here. Same with this other one, which I created from here. I created it from this corner, but the UCS was upside down, so it should be over here on this corner, but pointed downwards. No, and it's not pointing downwards, so I'm curious to see why that is. Alright, so yeah. So it's almost like my rectangle was created. So let's just see if I create the rectangle upside down. So I'm going to create the rectangle upside down, and then I'm going to select this and go to objects. Okay, and then go back here. So that's the same thing. So with that one it's not, but with this one, on one point it is. So let's try this other one. So if I just create a plate like that and then use it, yeah. So it's interesting. So if you create a plate from a polyline, it doesn't matter if you create upside down. It seems like this will always be the top up here. Alright, so, but if you use these other commands to create it, just be careful the orientation you have your plates in. Okay, I just kind of wanted to run that because somebody had asked me that, and it might be useful. So really it's just this command here. So define coordinate system. Alright, so I hope that helps. Alright, take care.